Hello, everyone, and welcome in. As you may have ended up, kind of already known from several of my videos lately, these setups have been a little kind of like janky, just kind of random setup. Today I'm actually trying to experiment with a new thing to try to solve some audio issues I believe I've been having on some of my videos. Um, hopefully this is actually working, just let me end up knowing. I'll end up trying to double check the video to sit there and confirm. Today we are going to be going into opening up a set that I've been looking forward to, even though on some levels I really feel like that's kind of a little weird when they already have their own card game. But we have ourselves a Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Play Booster Box here. Today we're going to end up, open this up. There's several cards I'm sitting there kind of hoping for, but a lot of times I sit there and know that, yeah, you can sit there and hope to pull some like really big valuable cards, but as the sets end up going, you never really know what's actually going to stick around on any kind of decent value or anything like that. But with that being said, let's just kind of get right into this when I can get the plastic off. There we go. From my understanding, they have reduced the box sizes from 36 packs down to 30. Yeah, let's just crank up the price like no tomorrow and still hope that people don't end up paying attention that, there's less packs. Right. Yeah, this is one of the things that's a little messed up with my current setup. I can't really do much to end up changing that, because how things are kind of laid out right now, this is just kind of like this camera's been stuck in settings. I've tried to actually, remove the invert, but it's causing like a whole bunch of like technical issues. So I hope, everybody's alright with just kind of accepting that, things might be a little upside down, but I will end up trying, just point out any of the very key kind of cards I end up pulling or anything like that, if, there's any, like, real issue there. And technically, this isn't the first one of these kind of things I noticed that my videos, where it kind of just has this really weird kind of setup thing because of how all this kind of been going. And I know I'm somewhat rambling here. Oh, wait. Oop, let's make sure these are actually in frame. Get the box out of the way. Actually, yeah, let's see here. So I can kind of just slide these on over this way. There we go. That works, I believe. Alright. I'm gonna stop rambling and just kind of get on to this. Hopefully I can end up, finding some of the random cards I'm looking for. That kind of opened a little easier than I was expecting. Alright. Anyways, just kind of checking this out. We got ourselves a frog token. The hero, which I've already kind of been sitting there seeing a lot of stuff with, like the heroes going on. It's like trying to figure out where to actually set things in the video. Well, in frame and all that kind of stuff. Alright. And I'm also going to try my best to get everything focused, and if it will. Alright. We might slow roll a couple of these first, just kind of get a general feel of what's, in the set. And then after that, start getting a little more into the, sticking more to like, the higher cards and what's, really noticeable there. Gasha greens. Although I do know I end up wanting to get like some of these for like a Chocobo deck, but I have to end up seeing how things end up going if I can actually make that Chocobo deck. Alright, Cloudbound Mogul. I also did notice some kind of random ones in here. Now, I do actually kind of want to note the summons I end up getting. Although I'm going to have those kind of just off to the side here. Although, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to have my little summons flowing off to the side here, underneath the tokens. There we go. I gotta remember the camera's a little closer to me than normal. Choco Comet. Diamond Weapon. I was actually sitting there checking that out. I'm like, that is a really interesting kind of way to sit there and make it. So I was like, Kavu. Phoenix Down. Alright. Realm Sketching. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, commons. I don't think anybody really cares if that's actually, really in frame. But yeah, we got Summon Titan. Oh, right, okay. Mill 5 cards, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I'll just find my summons later. Cause I'm like, it's gonna get really confusing with the different rarities and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just end up bothering with that later. Then full art island. Perlands over there. Oh wait, go from back to front. There we go. So yeah. Like I said, I don't really know what exactly is worth what, but, that does seem like, an interesting little start to all this. Wizard. Now, the things that create these little, wizard dudes just seems like a broken little, setup kind of thing. Party. Want to put a little chocobos. Alright. Damper. Cloud Movable Duder. Another E freight. Balap T-Raxar. Okay. Little Blitzball. Overkill. Now, that definitely is an overkill, kind of like Final Fantasy card there. Dark creature gets -0, -9,999 until end turn. Yeah, that's more likely gonna blow up anything. Fame Crescent. Oh, and I will also mention that there's a very good chance I'm gonna be messing up some names. I may have played a lot of the different Final Fantasies, but there's quite a few of the names out there that I probably won't remember exactly how they're pronounced. Alright. Ooh, okay. And then our next rare here is Sin Spara's Punishment. Flying. Whenever Sin enters or attacks, exile a permanent card from your graveyard at random. Then create a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exiled card is a land card, repeat this process. Okay. Ooh. Okay, nice. Got ourselves a rare there of Yuna, Hope of Spara. Okay, now that is actually kind of funny though. Getting Sin and Yuna in the same pack. Back to back. Very nice. Okay. Put a little myth. Oh. As I'm realizing, nobody can see those piles. Slide these over like so that they're not in the light. Alright. Shiva. And going Town of Ruin. I also do want to sit there, and there's too many decks I want to sit there and build out of this set. Because I want to do a summon one, I want to do a town deck. I want to do something with the chocobos. Although I need a lot of the sets chocobos. Because I already have a plan for 4 of them in a mono green deck that I was building. I've got Count Mage. Alright. Come on, focus in. Come on, focus. There we go. Alright. Art card. Just gonna set down here. Alright. Well, I'm probably gonna pick up a little bit on these, but I will try to keep it in frame. You know, make sure everybody can see. Ooh, Dragoon's Waver. Kit. Suplex. Sorry, Trader. Blitzball. Tifa's Limit Break. Okay. Gilantira. Tonberry. Little Evil Bastards. Side quest. Hunt the Mark. And... Regalia. Legendary artifact vehicle. 4/4 haste. When the Regalia attacks, reveal cards from the top of your library into your reveal land card. Put that card on the battlefield tapped. Rest and bomb your library in a random order. Alright. We got some instant roam on. Ten Moon, Dark City. Denver? No. Alright. I'm just trying to think what are some of the particular cards I want to try to pull. But as I said, there's like so many of them scattered across different things. It's like I don't really know where to, you know, particularly aim for with all this stuff. Alright. Dragoon Wyvern. Cat. Alright, like I said, I'm just going to try to pick up the pace a little bit here. Oh. Prairie Wanderings. Yeah, okay, so I haven't seen, like, this maybe not, like, I hadn't really looked up, like, the pricing too much or anything on that set, but I've been messing around with this stuff on Arena and just in there seeing a bunch of the stuff that you can end up doing with it. And this card can end up getting insane with some decks. Okay, wait. I want to try to sit there. I haven't been remembering to remove the lands off to the side. 1 second, I'm going to have to end up probably. It's going to give me OCD if I don't go back and, like, try to fix that. Because I tend to just try it. That way it's, like, less I got to find later. Ride the Shupa. I'm also having fun messing around with these things. There we go. Albert Stern. He's a fun little duder. Ooh, damn. Okay. We're cooking here. Get ourselves Terra Magical Adept. Nice little mythic there. Alright, you're not alone. And a forest. Alright, let me just go back through this real quick. Find whatever lands I missed. Okay. Also try to make sure I'm not putting a whole bunch of extra other crap on there. Alright. Town. Okay. Set those back up there, and then we get back to this. Sorry, trying to make sure everything was adjusted. Starting off with our treasure token, which is the other side being a hero. Yeah, because you know that's what I need more of. More treasure tokens. Parasy Wanderings. Alright. Merchant. Slash of Light. Mage Rapier. Black Mage Rod. Oh shit. Rabbit Neuter. Teachings. Okay, Sleep Magic. There's our scheme, and oh, I got excited for a second there. One card before the rare, I believe. Although, not too shabby a card either. And the Fire Crystal. Nice. Nice, nice. Did wind up getting my hands on some of the crystals. Granted, I'm pretty sure they're not worth, you know, squat, but actually one of them might be worth something. Ring of Luce. That might actually be interesting. And then we got Insomnia, Crown City. I know about Insomnia. Oh wait, they mean a city in a game, not, you know. I'm sorry, I just gotta joke sometimes. Okay. Oh. Art card. And it's gonna be Estein Valeniu? I'm drawing a blank, but it's still very cool art. Let's just see if we get anything else interesting in here. World map. I've been seeing those, you know, making some rounds. Monk's Fist. Oop. Huh. Okay. I forgot that there's also these, you know, kind of border ones in here. Vane, Cresades, Soldar, Fang the Fenbear. Wait, Finn the Fangbear. Oh, okay. So it's his reskin. It's pretty sweet. Alright, just kind of set those down there, because just in case I get, like, a rare one, something like that. Thieves' Knife. Gilded. Oop. Try not to spoil the things behind here for myself. Oh, we got another Summoned Titan. Nice. Nice. And I can already see this is something interesting and shiny. Ooh, an Earth Crystal. Very nice. Do I want to make a separate pile for, like, extended? Nah, because then it's going to be off camera. Yeah, just end up putting that there. Anyways, Swamp. It's very nice. That's a very green-focused pack. Kamachi Variant Guardian. Kamari, god damn it. Alright. It's like as I said, I re-looked at that, like, looked at the picture, and I look back at the name, I'm like, Ah, okay, I feel like an idiot now, but yeah. Okay. And ooh, yeah, that ever fancy, gold stamp signature. 'Cause, those are so valuable. Alright. And we're just gonna kinda get rolling through these. Alright, we got adventures in. Cactar. Very nice. I like my characters. Garen Priest of Xandra. Side quest Blitzball. Nope. My bad. I almost missed getting a VV because I was trying to flip this thing over. Holy shit. Oh. Granted, no prices are still like fluctuating all over the goddamn place, but I've seen such insane BS this duder's been pulling off, and I just love it. Very nice. Just set mine over there with the rest of these nice little mythics here. Airship crash. Which that's what kind of like threw me off, because when I therm pulled back, the side quest play Blitzball, I'm like, why is it straight at the foil? Yeah. Airship. Vector. Alright. Still in this first stack, and already got some nice shit going on here. Keep the good times rolling. Alright, we got our bird token. Other side being a hero. I'll leave the hero up. Alright. Retrieve the Esper. Fate of the Golden Suncrest. Alright. No, I got me a fat chocobo. Yeah, there's like so many decks I keep like debating about making out of this set. And Knight of Sen Deora. Ranger Captain of Eos. When this card enters, you may search your library for a creature with mana value 1 or less, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Sacrifice this creature, your opponent can't cast non-creature spells this turn. Okay. Nice. I'm not 100% sure how you tell the rarity. Oh, wait. Oh. As I forgot how you tell if I get this to focus in. That the letter right down there next to the number. Ranger Captain Eos, I believe is a mythic rare? I could be incorrect on that. But we're just gonna set them on over there with the mythic rares. Yeah, because, uncommon. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm still oh, because I technically... Yeah, that was before I even actually reached the rare slot. Okay, that's actually pretty neat. Full art for the common one. I'm not going to necessarily set this one aside at the moment. just gonna copy. Yay! Got me a Joko. Sorry, just knowing some stuff. Well, actually, no, I believe it's a Wandering Chocobo that I definitely want to make sure I at least kind of get one of if I do try to make the Chocobo deck. Gosh, green. And Brown Barry Royal City. Right. But yeah, I might have to end up looking that up just to kind of confirm, but I think that actually was a mythic rare in there. So it's actually kind of cool. Oop. Pack wants to go shred. Alright. Wizard. And hero. Oh, adorable. I will leave it up on the wizard side for the moment. Ah, stun right off on a fat chocobo. Sages. Dress. Weapon event. Okay, yeah, I just realized I went back to reading them off as I like flipped through them. It's like, no, I'm gonna make this way longer video if I keep doing that. Ah, oh, Chocobo racetrack, very nice. Ash. Nice. Sid. And Squall. Nice. Seed Mercenary. Nice little borderless treatment there. Very nice. Someone down there. It's Aspirations and an Island. Alright. I think I'll leave these ones kind of spanned. If I can get this to scoot up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Onward and upward as we go. Sorry. I was like, let me fix that common pile there. Or common on common pile. Because anybody that's seen any of my videos so far probably will end up knowing. After a certain point, I just decided to start leaving the commons in the same pile. Because when I go to sort everything away, they all go into the same box. Well, through the same binders and then through the same boxes. I don't have them separated, between rarity like that. Common and uncommons go together, mythics and rares go together, all that. Oh, we got another Kamari here. Non-signatured one. Alright. Flip this on over. Let's get rolling, see what we get. Okay. John Greer. I was like, a couple of cards want to stick together. White Mage's Staff. Samurai's Katana. Restoration Magic. Toitus Blitzball Star. Alright. And there we go. Zenokad. Ancient Metropolis. Alright, nice little rare land there. Ooh, Esper's Origin, borderless. Wait, borderless or extended art? I think it'd probably be the extended art by that point. No, borderless. Because extended art would just end up having it frame out around here. Okay. Nice. Nice little 2 rare pack there. Magitech Infantry. And Windows. Federal Center. Alright. Through the first deck, and already looking pretty nice today. But hopefully the fun isn't over and we keep pulling some, nice fire cards. Alright. As a multi-resin, that was the first stack, and this is a half hour into the video. Alright, got ourselves a wizard and a bird. Bird. Flip her on over. And I'll try to pick up the pace a little bit here. Just gotta make sure everything looks, alright as I'm doing this. Alright. Golvez. Clad in darkness. Card Grim. Alright, Year and Common Duder. Alright, so we'll just put you down here on this stack. Alright. Oh, sorry. Keep it rolling. Keep it going. And side quest, Raising Chocobo. Oh. Alright. Then we got Gilgamesh, Master at Arms. Very nice. Light of Judgment. And Barren Airship Kingdom. Alright. Said I'm gonna try to pick up the pace a little bit here. I've just been admiring the cards a little too much. Understandable. Fan of both Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering, might end up happening. Food token, which, damn, that looks pretty nice. Then we got Hero. Seriously, I really don't need any more food tokens. Just try to make sure I get everything in frame here. Combat Tutorial, Magic Pot, Sandworm, Demon Wall, Summon Shiva, White Crystal. Alright, alright. Okay, I'm just Fire Crystal, Earth Crystal, White Crystal. So the blue and the black crystal are the only ones we haven't pulled so far. At least a copy of. Separate there. Oh, then we got Vanette, Heart of Hadrian. I keep feeling worse and worse because I'm pretty sure I'm saying all this incorrectly. Alright. Self-destruct and Forest. Oh, and I have no idea why the rear pile keeps drifting upward. Art card. Astrologian's Planal Sphere. Ah. That one. Okay. That card down there. And then we just get rolling on here. Thunder. Receive direct. Okay. Still haven't seen any of those chocobos I'm after. Ring of Lucy. Shun Toto. Garland. And Lindbaum. Industrial Regency. Alright. Ooh. Then we got ourselves the Moogle's Valor. Actually, like this one, for each creature you control, create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink. When this, then creatures you control gain indestructible on time of turn. Just giant wall of Moogleies. Ah. We got ourselves a Borderless Waste. Nice little scene from Final Fantasy 16. Alright. Shake the pack for good luck. And the pack's like you're not allowed to end up, you know, ripping it open. It's like, okay, fine. Toss that over there. Yeah. Horror. And hero. Oh, we're gonna keep it on the horror side since I haven't gotten many of those tokens yet. Alright. Binds, Thunder. Alright. Jogo Kick. A little freak of a card. That one too. Sorry, I've already kind of noticed, you know, got a little bit of favoritism towards some of the stuff in this set, because it's like, I liked how some of it ended up like playing. Zach Fair. Might end up needing him for an upgrade to one later. Esper Rushman. X-Death Void Warlock. And... oh, make sure I didn't have two cards there. Nope. Alright. Luxith Sacrifice. Alrighty. Phyton. And Saherland Nation of Scholars. Okay, come on. Open up. Alright. We got ourselves a copy. And on the other side of the copy, we got a hero. I'll leave the hero side up. Alright. So we got Choco Kick. Jumalon. Magitech Infantry. Okay. Cornered by Black Mages. Let's go again. Ooh. Alright, we got Menu Rebellion Strategist, which is Mangara the Diplomat. Okay, and you're rare. Yep. Just kind of put you right there. Actually, that's what I kind of doing, just set them down underneath. Continuing forward. Triple Triad. Remember that game from Final Fantasy VIII? Oh, I had mentioned that, you know, I hadn't got the water crystal yet, and then there it appears. I just need the black one. Darkness crystal, I'm guessing, or void crystal, I don't know, something like that. Setharos Intervention. Mountain. Alright. Come on, open up. Treasure. And hero. Alright. Magitech Infantry, Warrior Sword, Carver Black Mages, Gurub, and Sentinel. This card's been like a fucking little, like, random. There we go. There's my little Chocobo Duders. I've been waiting for you. I need like 3 more of you. At least. Minimum. I'm just gonna kind of set them up there so I don't have to dig them out later. Circle of Power. Catch a fish. Ooh, there we go. Primal Odin. For, well, summon. That's a rare. Alright. Okay, I'm concerned I'm gonna end up fucking elbowing that one. Ferry. And we got our little town. Alright. Open. It's like some of these packs, it's like, yeah, we'll open nice and smooth. Other ones, it's like, you have to fight for it. Gosh, green. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Alright. Okay, so let's just keep this rolling, shall we? Call the mountain chocobo. See, now I'm actually trying to remember what some of the cards were that I was looking at. Well, I want to look at for stuff, because I know, what the heck was it called? Wandering Minstrel or something like that. That'll be the one I need if I want to make that town commander deck. Poison the Waters. Bahamut. Holy fuck. Nice. Bahamut. Alright. Nice little mythic pull there. Try to just add them onto the lineup there. Item shop keep. Wind dust. Alright. It's like I'm trying to figure out how I want this to sit so I can actually see things. And also, so I'm less worried I'm gonna elbow that damn thing. Oh, right, that's what. So I wasn't putting anything there. Never mind, I'll just put things back. Meh. So put something right there and it's like light blows out. Alright. Bird. And Jokaboos. Hero. Leave the bird side up. Call the mountain chocobo. Commune with beavers. Nice plan. A pet scout. Ooh, okay. Squall Leonhardt. Very nice. Reskin of Donata. Cassin Paragon. Okay. Not too shabby. Add you to that little pile of random ones down there. Alright. Elixir. Tech. Ninja Blades. Alright. That's my rare. Okay. Oh. Now we got Jill. Shiva's dominant. Alrighty. Nice, nice. Weapon vendor. And then a plane. Okay. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Alright, copy. And hero. Yeah. I don't want to be like picking on which side of the token I leave up. Like more likely I'm just going to be flipping them back and forth and figure out which one I, want to use more than the other. Which ones I end up needing. Summon Choco Mog. Shopkeep, Meta, Marlboro, White Mesa, Instant Ramen, Ignis. Okay. Torgal. Nice. Ambrosia White Heart. Sid Timeless Artificer. Ah, there we go. Got ourselves the GF Cerberus Summon. Oh, foil Chocobo Racetrack. And Glossum Fairplane Gateway. There. Last pack of the second stack. I believe we still got 10 more of these things to go after this one. Copy. Hero. We'll put a copy up this time. Alright. Chocomog. Item shop key. Marlboro. I'm doing it again. I'm reading them off as I go, and I'm like, I just need to kind of flip through them. Judge Magister. Well, I can tell I got something interesting back there. Okay. Why won't they separate? Oop. Okay. Full art of Zidane. Depending if I'll put them down here or not, but no, I haven't gave the other one special treatment, so I'll just put that one over there. Zari. Alright, nice. He could be useful if I, depending on what kind of stuff I end up like pulling together, he could end up being useful for some of the random deck stuff that I'm trying to build. Forest. Alright, down to our last stack of packs. Let's see what we get here. There's still plenty of nice goodies out there that I want to try to get my hands on. So it'd be nice to see. Reluctant, Chocobo Kick, Dream, Paladin Arms, Salvo Tender, Monk's Fist. Yet again, realizing I'm just reading them off as I'm going. Alright, come on. Gavanil. Oop. Genji Glove. Left right, quick creature attacks. If it's first combat phase, untap after this phase. There's an additional combat phase. Ah, lovely. And then we got plain. Sorceress's Scheme. Wow. Got my focus in. That's not going to want focus. Yeah. Jungle Peak. Okay. Instant ramen. Search for the frozen Esper. Interesting little reskin. Nature's Charm. Okay. Earns inspiration. Travel the overworld. Albed Scavenger. Summon Leviathan. There we go. Alright. Nice little gear there. Alright. Construct and then Insomnia, Crown City. Alright. Next pack. Shake for some luck. Hopefully pull a cool mythic. Cornered by black mages, but alright, anyways. Dion, Bahamut's Dominant. Nice. Nice little art card. Alright. Card by black mages, coming out the beavers. Call Mountain, Ramen. Alright. So we got To the Crystal Tower, which is Cryptic Command. Alright. Interesting. A little rare one there. The Gold Saucer. Rena Heartily. Hey, there we go. Nope. Crystal Fragment. Ooh, okay, there we go. And Kane. Treacherous Dragoon. Traitorous. Oh, alright. You're a Dragoony dude. A bit Scavengers. And Swamp. Communing with the, oh wait. I always want to take care of the token on the back first. Hero and bird. Alright. Yeah. Now we're going to end up knocking out the front side here. Call the Chapo. Circle of Power, Ignis, Torgal, a full art Summon Shiva, okay, oh, a Realm Reborn. Other permanents you control have tap, add one map, a color. Okay. Laughing Mad. And Vector Imperial Capital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. Counting the one in hand left to go. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we got ourselves a knight. And, oop, the hero. Sure. Foreign, rover, sentinel, summon Chocomog, shopkeep, shenanigan, white mage's staff, stolen uniform, cloud of darkness, Queen Brahnin. Okay, the Emperor of Palamisa. What the? Oh. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what the fuck? Alright. Balam Gardens Seed Academy. Alright. Ice Magic and Mountain. Shake pack for a little walk and hope that, you know, I can pull something more just like smart, some more interesting things. Not, the words aren't just coming out of my mouth correctly. Alright. Yizmat Ultimate Mark. Ooh, nice. Flip this on over. We just kind of roll on into this. Oop. Imperial City of Arcades. Alright, nice. Reskin of Wall of Omen. That looks fucking beautiful. Final Pumpto. Hey, come on. There we go. Capital City. Oh, and then we got Squall, Seed Mercenary. I believe the regular version because we got the borderless one earlier. I can flip back through for that later. Altamisa. And go down. Alright. Down to the last four. Got our wizard with bird on the other side. Leave the wizard side up. Alright. Maro, Stutter Symptom, Bird's Bow, You're Not Alone, Light of Judgment, Magic Pot, White Oracite, even Seed of Sanctum, Evil Reawakened, Black Hole, Bear Wallace, Excalibur 2. Oh my. I'm being a little exaggerated, but yeah, just so I remember that back from like Final Fantasy 9. So fucking goofy. Halls. Then we got Forest. Last 3 packs. Alright. Horror. The horror. And a hero. Alright. Stuck on the Sun Sanctum. Crossroads Village. Final Days. Ether. Oop. Astrologians. Phase. Plane sphere? Oh my god. Mispronounced like crazy? Yeah, sounds like the way that I'm going. Ah, I got Jet. Reluctant Guardian. Alright, nice. Guess I'll find the back of them. Back's Final Archon. Okay, but yeah. But, yeah, not done yet, you know. Astral Spear, Ject, but, yeah. Foil, you know, summon Primal Odin. Very nice. And Mountain. Food token. Hero. Alright. Flip this on over and let's get rolling. Blaze Bomb. Crossroads Village. Ooh. That's just some nice fucking art. Lightning, Lone Commando, reskin of Ashin, Two Heavens as One. Alright, nice. A little rare there. Alright. Crystal's Chosen. And Pixie. Summon Fenrir. Starting Town. There we... Now that was one thing I actually was, like, I didn't end up noticing, because I did try to look up some of the towns. This one was, like, if not mistaken, it was this one that cost, like, $12. I was like, it'd be nice to just kind of, like, pull that one, because the rest of them kind of seem like they're, like, a buck or two. So that's kind of nice to see that near the end here. Alright. Then Sheriff Lynn, Nature's Nation of Scholars. Alright, last pack. Hopefully we pull something really nice out of this one. Just something real cool to finish up the whole box opening on. That'd be real nice. Let's see what we get here. Starting off, well, gotta take care of our art card back here. Dancers, Chantrums. Not so sure, but you know, cool art. Alright. Nocturne. Got some more Gacha Greens. Loca Stadium, which is a reskin of Strixhaven Stadium. Alright. Capital City. Summon Anima. Alright. Mega Heartless Evolution. Come on. Side quest. Catch a fish. Zoroark. Umbral God. Indestructible. Enters each player. Sacrifices half their non-god creatures that control their choice. Up, down. Sacrifice another creature. Ooh, yeah, you're quite disturbing there for power. So yeah, kinda right with that being finished up there. Helgigas and Torino. Alright. Arts, kind of just slide those off that way. Giant pile of lands. Tokens, all that's really not that important. Alright. I wanted to go back over the, like, reskin alt art kind of ones I end up getting. Lucas Stadium. Imperial City of Arcanus. Search for the Frozen Esper. Squall Leonhardt. Golbez, Clad in Darkness. And Vain Carotis Soldier. For our uncommon ones. Then, you know, got our Lightning Lone Commando to the Crystal Tower. And Menwu Rebellion Strategist. Okay. I'm pretty sure, you know, that our Knight of San Aura here's a mythic. Which, holy shit, nice little thing. And speaking of mythics, I mean, Bahamut, Vivi, Terra, and Yuna. I did want to actually kind of check that real quick too. I know I'm just making things longer and all that, but I was in there questioning if that was the same Squall I got on Borderless. I did. Squall Seed Mercenary. And as they don't want to come apart. Yeah, Squall Seed. Okay. Well, that's something I probably could checked off. Can't remember it, but anyways, thank y'all for joining me. This was a long but quite fun, you know, video here. I hope you all greatly enjoyed this. Have a great day, and I shall see you all next time. Bye, everybody.